I would also like to invite Chief Lheidli Logan, Lheidli T'enneh First Nation, to speak on the critical role chambers can play to make progress on economic reconciliation.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Prince George Chamber of Commerce, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce Lheidli Logan, Chief of the Lheidli T'enneh Indian Nation.
Hadi, and thank you for the warm introduction. This is very exciting for us. I'm so glad that our council members that were all introduced were able to attend, because we were all over at the Leading Our Way conference. So it was perfect timing for your conference. And I understand that you guys went from 3 days to 2 days. So it just reminded me of our council meetings. We jam it all into one too. So before I start, from Prince George, we always say, whenever we start every meeting, it's always Hadi. So that means hello. And our elder, who's also the Chancellor UNBC, has taught Prince George to say, Darlene McIntosh, she says Hadi, and she makes the audience say it back. So to keep with tradition, I will say Hadi, and I would hope you all say it back to me loud. Okay, Darlene would make you say it 3 times, like loud. So 5 years ago, when I was first elected chief to our nation, I was approached at a meeting by the CEO and the board of directors of the Prince George Chamber of Commerce. They handed me a letter and thanked me for taking the time to read when appropriate. And when I read the letter, I was shocked. I was like, what? What does this mean? And I've talked to other of my colleagues and we were so excited. So the content of the letter set the stage for Lheidli T'enneh and the Prince George Chamber to where we got here today. They offered us a seat, a lifetime membership on the board of the chamber, and with no caveats in return. So we got the letter. So we invited the chamber to our hall, our House of Ancestors, and at that time we had our communications Kevin Brown, who's very much into agendas, and I'm not, because for us to build a relationship, to become partnerships, it's important that we get to know each other on a personal level. So then we invited them. We had dinner and with no agenda, just to get to know each other. And that was one of our first meetings, to which we meet regularly now, and it's comfortable. And yes, we do have agendas now. So that's so in the spirit of partners, we began working together and building and fostering relationships that there are today. A lot has changed in the past 5 years. We have developed partnership agreements that set the stage for our nation in similar agreements with other organizations. With the successive leadership in the chamber, we have expanded our partnership, and like I said, this year I was honored to be able to swear in the new board of directors. And we continue to meet regularly. And our meetings are, how do we move our North forward? And we work together, we have discussions and stuff. And like I said, a lot has changed in the past 5 years. The economic development forestry is huge in the North. So we got to find different ways to, like for example, like tourism. Tourism is the next huge thing coming through. So we try and work together and come up with ideas on what we can do to attract businesses to the North and to keep them in the North. And like I said, we continue to meet regularly. Over the past year, since we first signed our agreement, it has shifted so much, and the governments have shifted so much, and it's hard for us to figure out ways to do economic growth in the North, because it's the North. Nobody likes to move to the North. But while we all look forward to new opportunities and the growth of our nation and the Prince George Chamber of Commerce look inwards to support strategic growth and opportunity for our community, our region, and our province. So this is what we call reconciliation. we're all working together to find a way to move our north forward. And the chamber, I have to let you know, they're an amazing group of people. I love it when we get together. It's kind of like a family dinner because we all usually meet over a meal and we discuss things over a meal. And I hope more and more chambers do this with more of their First Nations relations. It's a great way for all of us to work together. And with the regional district and the city and the chamber, we all have an amazing relationship, and it was well established before the Truth and Reconciliation. So to get acknowledgement for this and for all the work the chamber has done for the city of Prince George and how we all work together, we're honored. And I'd like to thank you all for inviting us here today. And I'm sure I speak on behalf of our council here. This is a proud moment for Lheidli T'enneh to be with the Prince George Chamber. So another word is Mussy cho. So Mussy says thank you, and cho is big. So Mussy cho.